Well, we're all familiar with the outdoor maple, which is, some of them are native to Oklahoma, but did you realize that there was also an indoor flowering maple? Well, other than the common name, there's really no other comparisons. They're not even in the same genus. This particular one is often referred to as parlor maple or indoor flowering maple. And the reason that it got that name is obviously because of the shape of the leaf, which is a maple shape. This particular variety is variegated with an orangish colored flower. And these are great indoor plants as long as you've got a high intensity or bright window where you get a lot of light. They require an awful lot of light, so it's a poor selection for poor light. The plant is very aggressive. The leaves are really a velvety touch, and they need to be cut back, which we've done on this one here, to stimulate some side branching and to keep it bushy. I have seen them anywhere from 3 to 4 feet depending upon how you train it. Again, it's high light requirements, and there's other varieties now. Some of them have white flowers, some a pinkish red, and even some that are yellow flowers. And then of course you'll get variation in the foliage with a completer or a darker green. But it's a nice plant to give us a little bit of unusual flower type that kind of looks like a hibiscus in a way. Now another interesting plant that is a new variety is peace lily, and this particular cultivar is called Petit Tasson or Tasson. And peace lily is not a new plant because we're familiar with it in low light areas in the home. But this one is different because you'll notice the leaves are very narrow and strap-like, as well as the flower spike, compared to the one that we're kind of familiar with the larger leaves. And you can see there's a huge difference in the size of the foliage. Now this variety is a petite one which grows lower. This one is bushy, and again the main differences are the narrow foliage. But what I want to bring to your attention is these are the flower spikes, and they're not white like you would normally see them. And the reason for that is when they first emerged they were white. But if you've noticed the pistil or the center part that produces the pollen, sometimes as it dries and ripens it will fall off on the foliage and get powdery, and a lot of you have seen that. And what I do is I go in and I cut that out after it's been in full bloom for a while so that doesn't happen, so I don't have to wash the foliage off. And what happens is the chlorophyll will then proceed and grow into the flower spike, and it will turn white to a green color. Now another way this will occur is if you get it in too much sunlight. So again, it's low light, and you'll see some of the flower spikes starting to show up here that are the true white color with the pollen tube. So it's a neat little delicate plant. These are some great and unusual plants for this time of year. And be sure and check your greenhouses during the winter time and your garden centers, because a lot of new and unusual plants start showing up, and they're great selections and make good Christmas gifts.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. You can also find more recent videos on our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.